Hi y'all, thanks so much for clicking into this video. If this is your first time here, then welcome. My name is Lori, and I'm really glad to have you hang out for a few minutes today. I recently did a video about planning a capsule wardrobe for travel, and in that travel capsule wardrobe, I was going with my coastal grandmother style. Like, it's the style aesthetic that has spoke to me most of my life. I do live on the coast. I'm not a grandma, but I am over 50. And you know, I don't think any of that matters. I think anybody can do coastal grandma, but that's not what this video is about today. In that video, I talked about how just changing accessories can change the complete look of almost any outfit. And I stand by that 100%. But a lot of people reached out to me and said, hey, how do you do that? So what I've done today is I picked the most boring clothes I own. I'm going to show you in just a second. And I am going to style these exact same clothing pieces 4 different ways, changing out only my accessories. We're going to do a work day. We're going to do a date night girls night. We're going to do an afternoon out running errands. And we're even going to do an outfit to go out and watch like your niece or nephew's, you know, soccer game, something like that. So to get started, I've picked the very most boring, basic clothes that I own, thinking just about everybody probably has either these pieces or similar pieces. You don't need exact pieces to do this at all. But of course, everything that I can link to that you'll see in the video, I will absolutely have linked down below, just in case you want to check it out. And let me show you what my, you know, most basic boring pieces are. It's this. Here it is. Here I am in my most boring basic pieces that I could pick out of my closet, thinking everybody might have something similar. It's just a plain V-neck black t-shirt and some khaki woven fabric joggers. Like, this is as basic as it gets in my world. But I love basic classic pieces. Now, I love a good statement piece, but most of my wardrobe is basic classic pieces because you can accessorize them so many different ways. So the first look we're gonna do is off to work. I'll be right back. So for my office look, I chose some really traditional low heels. They have a little bit of a snake skin detail on the toe, and that gives them just a little bit, you know, something special, a little bit of something jazzy to them. I chose an oversized blazer, but I belted it because that's trending right now. So I belted my oversized blazer to go over my black t-shirt and my linen khaki pants. The reason I have the blazer is because it's really cold in a lot of offices. It's crazy hot outside, but it's really, really cold. Like, the AC is cranking in Texas, y'all, and I can so appreciate that. But I do want to be comfortable in the office when I go in, so I am going to wear a blazer so I don't freeze to death. And then I chose my Tory Burch tote because I can carry everything I might need for my day while I'm out and about doing my job, doing my work. So here we are. This is my office outfit. But now that our workday is done, let's change this up for some dinner and drinks. Now for my dinner and drinks look, the first thing I changed out was my shoes. Now let me just take a real quick second and tell you how I think of an outfit, how I put together an outfit. I think of an outfit as a song. My outfit is the song that tells the story of who I am and what I'm doing at this time, like what's going on in my world. I always start that outfit with my clothing pieces because my clothing pieces are the words to my song. My clothing pieces are the lyrics. And then once I've chosen my clothing pieces, I choose my shoes because my shoes are the beat of my song. My shoes set the rhythm and the pace of my song. And then the rest of my accessories are the melody. So in my transition from my work day to dinner and drinks, the first thing I changed was my shoes. And I chose these tortoiseshell shoes because they're so versatile, but they're not plain. They have just a little oomph to them, and that's something I really appreciate, is something with a little oomph. I also changed out my necklace for a statement necklace, and this one is pretty simple. It's white. I kept on my same little gold hoop earrings that I wore for my workday because when you're wearing a necklace like this, a statement necklace, you don't want earrings to compete. I never wear statement earrings and statement necklace in the same outfit. For me, it's always just one or the other. I added this little leopard print cuff bracelet because the leopard print is perfect for this color combination that I've got going on today. And then I changed out the strap on my little Louis Vuitton evening bag to this pearl and gold strap because it just really dresses up the look, and I like pearls. Like, it's fun for me. The other thing I changed out was my watch band, and I changed it to this Victoria Emerson watch band. It's a bracelet watch band, and I think it's just, I love these watch bands that she does. This particular one is not available any longer, but there's so many similar ones on Amazon. Like, I think this would be something that's easy to find, something that would fit your style just as well. But this is one I changed out for my dinner and drinks date night outfit. Now, the great thing about this dinner and drinks date night or girls' night outfit is that it is still so comfortable because I'm still just wearing, you know, a black t-shirt and some woven joggers. Like, I'm super comfy, but I'm feeling kind of cute. I'm a dork. Y'all, it feels so strange to walk around, you know, and talk to yourself in a camera while you just like pretend you're a fashion runway model. So now I've been to work and I've been out for dinner and drinks, and that's enough for me for one day. So I would head home at the end of the day and, you know, enjoy a nice, quiet, relaxing evening and off to bed. In a couple of days, I'm going to a farmer's market and I'm gonna wear these exact same clothes to the farmer's market. And let me show you how that look comes together. All right, so here I am in a different song with very different shoes. Today, I'm just gonna be out running errands, and then after I finish up my errands, I'm gonna go to the farmer's market. And so I'm gonna put on my hat to keep the sun off my face. Well, it's not really a hat, it's a visor. Now, I love this visor because it completely shields my face from the sun and, you know, a lot of the rest of me as well. But it is open on the top, and, you know, when my hair is longer, that means I can put my hair up in a messy bun on the beach and not have it touch my shoulders and not have it be all scrummed under a hat. And it's just cooler. Or when you don't have the top of your head covered, it's just cooler. And in this Texas heat, that's something I can appreciate. I changed out my watch band to this leather and pearl wrap strap. Leather and pearls together is just so totally my vibe. Like this is my style vibe right here. So it's something I love. This watch band is by Victoria Emerson, just like the bracelet was a minute ago, but there's very similar ones on Amazon. You know, I think I will link some of the similar ones on Amazon because this exact one isn't available in her store anymore, but there's so many great alternatives. We can definitely find you something that if you like this kind of style, that you would like this as well. I changed out my necklace to this lariat style. It also has a little bit of an animal print to it, and I think that's just fun with these colors. I'm still wearing the same little gold hoop earrings. Like I haven't changed my earrings all week. But I do have this bag that carries everything I need. And the great thing about this bag is that it has this liner, which a lot of them have a liner, which is excellent. But the great thing about this liner is that you can actually pull it closed. So if you're out and about and you've purchased all your little goodies, you can keep them in there and, you know, don't have to worry about anybody being able to see what's in your bag, one, if that's something that concerns you, or two, anything falling out if you set it down somewhere. So if that concerns you, this is just a great little detail on this bag that I thought was fantastic. So for me, it was the one I had to have. And then these espadrilles, because espadrilles are just a summer staple. They always look cute. These don't have the highest heel. Like my super high heel days, I won't say are over, but are limited, because my husband, as I've told y'all, most of y'all have met him. My husband's a really tall guy and I'm not. He's a full foot, 12 inches taller than I am. So I can wear a 6-inch heel and not look ridiculous with him and still be way shorter. But my knees can't handle that 6-inch heel for hours and hours and hours anymore. So I do still wear those super high heels, but I only wear them when we're gonna be out someplace and sitting most of the time. If I'm gonna be out walking, like running errands and going to the farmer's market, I'm definitely going with this lower heel because it's just so much more comfortable. But this is my off to run errands and go to the farmer's market outfit. What do you think? All right, so in a few days, I am headed out to my niece's volleyball game. And this volleyball game is at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. And I am not an 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday kind of girl, but I'm gonna do it. I will always show up for her. I love her more than life itself. So I have got to get up, get dressed, and get to that volleyball game by 8 o'clock in the morning. Let me show you how these same clothing pieces are going to take me there. I'll be right back. Y'all, did I mention that this game starts at 8 o'clock in the morning? I don't know why they start these games so early in the morning, but they do. And I am always going to show up for her. But what I'm not going to do is my hair. So for this event, I just put on a baseball cap and calling it a day. Because I can get up, have some coffee, get dressed, and be out of the house and be at her game by 8 o'clock, but I can't do my hair too. Like, that's just a little bit too much for me. So a baseball cap it is, but just any hat would work if you're having a bad hair day or if you're having a day where you're just not going to do your hair. A hat works. It absolutely works. Don't be afraid to put one on. So for this look, I changed out my necklace and I put on a silver chunky necklace. I've had this necklace for years and years and years. I wear it all the time. It's a little Tiffany chunky link necklace. I changed out my earrings to just some diamond studs because in my world, diamond studs go with everything. I changed out my watch band to just a simple leather watch band, and I added a Victoria Emerson bracelet. Can you tell I love Victoria Emerson bracelets? Like, I've got so many of these things because they are fantastic. I love them. But there's a million dupes for them on Amazon, and I have to say they're probably just as good. This one is super casual. It's got a little rose gold leather. It's got some quartz beads, some freshwater pearls, and some braided leather. Like, it's simple. And then I stepped into my Betsey Johnson pearl studded shoes. And I know, like, for a lot of people, this would just be a little too extra for shoes. But I love them. I love them, and they're not too extra for me, so I'm going with them. I will tell you though, these are going to be linked below. If you decide to purchase these, definitely size down. Like, I ordered these in my regular size, and as you can see, they are big. They're big. I actually ordered a full size down that'll be here today, and I didn't want to hold up on filming my video because my shoes weren't here. So I'm certain that smaller size is going to fit better. Just keep that in mind. If you do decide you want to purchase these, I would absolutely size down at least half a size, and hopefully that works out well for you. Now, the other thing that I'm not carrying off to the game this morning is a regular handbag. I am carrying a slimline leather backpack. I love this backpack. It's very well made with high quality leather, but as you can see, it's a slim line. Like, I don't want a backpack that sticks way out off my back. I already stick out in the world enough. I don't need a backpack to make me stick out in the world even more than I already do. So the slimline backpack was a great choice for me. I purchased this on Etsy, and it is linked down below. The only thing I will say is that if you put enough stuff in it that it starts to get heavy, this clasp starts to stick a little bit. It doesn't stick normally, you know, it doesn't stick unless I really have it weighted down, because sometimes I will carry my laptop, cameras, whatever tech gear I'm carrying with me in this backpack if I'm just going to be out for the day. And when I do have it really weighted down, that clasp sticks just a little bit. Other than that, it's perfect. I really enjoy it. I carry it all the time. But right now, I've got to get going because I've got to run out to that game. But I will be back after a while to wrap up this video. See you in a sec. All right, there it was. 4 easy looks, all using these same clothes for 4 completely different occasions. And it all worked out just fine. When I'm planning an outfit, I generally start with the shoes because the shoes are the rhythm of the outfit. I love shoes. Like, I love shoes. So I always start there because that's my fave. I love shoes. So regardless of what clothes I'm wearing, I always start with the shoes. So by just changing out your accessories, you can use the same clothes to create one look after another, over and over and over again to your heart's content. And that helps you get a lot more mileage out of your clothes. When you have, you know, one shirt and one pair of pants that you can wear to work, you can wear for dinner and drinks, you can wear out running errands, you can even wear it, you know, to those early morning soccer games or whatever. Like, you can wear these clothes anywhere. Now, something you might have noticed in these accessories is that I will not hesitate to mix metals. I mix, like, my wedding set is white gold, my watch is rose gold, I wear yellow gold, pearls. Like, I mix and match to my heart's content. And you can too. All those rules, those fashion rules that over 40 you can't do this or you shouldn't do that, are just a bunch of, you know, not for me and you. Let's just decide right here, right now, that none of those rules apply to us. Like, let's just do that. None of those rules apply. They don't apply to me, and they don't apply to you either. So let's just ditch all of those can't do's, shouldn't do's, blah, 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 blah. I will say the only fashion style rule that I really do stick to is that my outfit is respectful and appropriate to wherever I'm going. Like, that's my style rule. I would love to know, what are some of your style rules? Do you mix and match metals? Are you still, like, not wearing white after Labor Day because it was a rule whenever it was a rule? I'd love to know what y'all think about it. I think all of those rules are ridiculous and we should all just stop, but I would love to know what y'all think. Y'all let me drop down in the comments below. Tell me what you think. Let's talk about those style rules. So something that I've worked really hard to do so that I do have a wardrobe full of these pieces that I can wear to multiple different places is to make sure I don't buy clothing pieces that I regret. Most of my closet is, you know, pretty neutral and basic because that's what I feel comfortable in, and it's neutral basics. But I do have some pieces that are way outside that comfort zone, and I love them just as well. The one thing I have learned is how to not buy things that I regret buying. I don't have any what I call wardrobe orphans. I don't have any of those pieces that I just never wear. If you would like to see a video about how to not make wardrobe purchasing regrets, drop down to the comments and let me know that. I would love to make that video for y'all. I think that is such an important thing to learn at any point in your life because it applies at every point in our lives. Our lives are constantly evolving and changing, and our wardrobes tend to evolve and change with it. And if you're going to be spending money on clothing, because we all have to get dressed every day, you want to make sure you're spending that money in a way that makes the best sense for you, so that you don't regret buying that thing. And that thing doesn't just hang in the back of your closet, never worn, because it really wasn't your thing to start with. Anyway, let me know if y'all would like to see that video about not ever having any clothing purchasing regrets. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for a few minutes today. If you've enjoyed your time here, I would love it if you subscribe to the channel. But if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine too. Like it's no harm, no foul, no worries. If you don't want to subscribe just yet, just know you always have an open invitation to come back and hang out for a few minutes. Until I see you next time, bye y'all.